Hello, water signs. It is 444 on the new moon in Pisces, and these are your new moon messages. All right, so being that it's 444, I have five. I was going to say four, but I have five. I decided to ask five questions today with my beautiful various Oracle, Tarot, Goddess, Divine, Feminine, and Animal cards to give you the messages that you need on this Pisces new moon. This is the most potent creative time of the year, and there is an intro message for you about this particular moon phase and moon cycle. So go check that out before this video or watch it afterwards, whatever. You can do it whatever order you want. So this is relevant to my Pisces. It's your season, it's your moon, to my Scorpios, and to my Cancers. So all of these messages collectively are for you water signs. And then I also have your detailed, extended individual sign messages relevant to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your north node signs in Vimeo. So in order to get access to those, you have to be one of my clients, or you have to just donate whatever you want on PayPal, whatever you want to give as a gift, and I will send you all of them. So I'll send you all of the extendeds for the year, right? You just have to donate once and you get all of the extendeds. I haven't mentioned that before, but that's how it works. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so first question is, what are you drawn to create, water signs? What are you drawn to create? And I'm going to pull a goddess card because they represent divine creation. I love these cards. Every single woman in my Shakti brand incubator is going to get a copy of this deck. All right, so Anya, what you are drawn to create is adaptability. So what that means is you're literally drawn to create flow. You're drawn to create things that are dynamic, right? Maybe you're not drawn to create one single thing right now, water signs. Maybe you want to create a relationship, a business, a book, a new project in your house, right? There's several things that you're drawn to create, and you're actually being called to be adaptive, right? To be adaptable with what you're creating. Like one week you might prioritize this, another week you might prioritize that. So there's this real need to like create adaptability, flow, synchronicity, kind of this conscious flow state in your life where you're able to be creating, but you're not forcing yourself to make anything happen, right? You're not pushing yourself to just produce a result or create something because you decided you were going to, right? That's a lot of earth integrity, masculine energy. You're being asked to be watery. You're being asked to be flowy and adaptable and feminine with your creations. And if you're curious about more feminine sides of creativity, I teach all about that in my one-on-one sessions with people, and also in my Shakti brand incubator. That's what it's all about. It's for female creators who are here to be feminine in their leadership, which means that they flow and they adapt and they create and they tune into the cycles of the moon and the cosmos and themselves to choose what they do each day and to choose what they create each month, quarter, etc. So if you're interested in that, the link is below. We are closing the doors on March 10th, and we start officially this week with all of our group work on Tuesday, February, 25th. So join us if you're into it. All right, so be adaptable with what you're creating. Next up is, what dream is emerging from your deepest desires? What dream of yours is emerging from your deepest desires? Like I mentioned in the intro, Pisces energy is all about your dreams, all about your desires, all about that good creative flow in your life. So I'm going to pull a good tarot card for this. What dream is emerging from your deep desires, water signs? Okay, interesting. I got the Emperor in reverse, and I got the Seven of Wands. So immediately what I get around this is like you being an activist, like you standing for something that you deeply believe in, like your deepest conviction, like the thing that you're willing to go to battle for in life, right? And it's because you love it so much, right? So a lot of people are willing to go to battle for violence, to prevent violence against women, right? Because they've been hurt by that themselves in their life or people that they know. So that's the thing that they're going to combat. And a lot of this with the Emperor in reverse and with this woman kind of fighting this battle and having her torch and standing up for herself. It also tells me that a lot of what your deepest dreams and desires have to contain with or are contained within have to do with like ridding the world of toxic masculinity, right? Like that patriarchal controlling structure and standard that we are in. You're standing up for something else, something outside of that, something more feminine, again, something more flowing. So what I'm really getting is that your deepest desire is to be a stand for something that will change the world order from being this masculine structured, it has to be this way, you're in this rank in society, you have to gain this type of recognition, and then you can go to this step, right? It's all very logical and linear, but it keeps people contained. It doesn't let them be fully expressed. And in the worst expression of it, it keeps people suppressed and sequestered and abused and discriminated against. It puts them into boxes when people need to be free. They need to be like water. They need to be rolling. They need to be rolling around. It's kind of like a hurricane. Like whatever your hurricane desire is in your heart, you got to let that out and got to connect to it. I know that mine is around creativity and women and every human on this planet being able to create freely, fully expressed who they are, and that being in their business and having that become profitable and having that be sustainable so they can have the impact they want. And for me, all together, so that children are not abused, so that children are deeply loved and children are seen for who they are and they're allowed to unfold in their fullest expression. So that is my big meaning. And that all comes back to the water. It comes back to us being loving and gentle with each other and creative and flowing and swirling, because the water element is related to creativity. It's related to our second chakra, which rules creativity and passion. And children are born from like, they're created from passion, from the loving sexual union, right? From the cosmic container that is. And that's what their life gets to be. And I'm so for like the children just being supported and saved and there being a loving world. So that's what I'm for. Maybe you hear some of your own message in that, but you have to find the thing that you're willing to stand for, to create the new world order that's more feminine. And it's not just feminine, it's a balance of divine masculine, divine feminine, and the third, the non-binary, the fluid, the non-gendered element, like this beautiful triad of expression and creativity is what you're here to start creating. And that is your deepest desire. Which of course it is, because we found each other. And if you're resonating with me, that's the path that we're on. And sister, brother, I am here for you. Okay, number three. What does your intuition want to create and desire next? What does your intuition want you to create and desire next? So this is you tuning into your intuition. I'm going to pull an animal card for this one. Ooh, okay. Oh, I pulled a lot. Okay. Just like summarizing it quickly, because there's 3 cards there. The animals are very talkative. I did do a sweat lodge yesterday with some beautiful elders here in southern Alberta. So I'm very connected to the animal spirits today. Okay, so we have grasshopper spirit in the protection alignment position. We have scarab beetle spirit in the protection alignment, and then we have bear spirit. Beautiful bear spirit. I connected so much to bear spirit yesterday. Beautiful healing with the bear. And so it says, like, what does your intuition want you to create and desire next? It says, take a time out, take a leap of faith, and magic works through you. So the summary of what I'm hearing in these cards is it's so important for you to take some rest, take some time out. Even tonight with the new moon, it's a beautiful, magical day, but it's also a great day to be reclusive, because it's as if the earth, with relationship to the moon, is in its moon cycle. It started its menstruation today. So it's a good time to be alone and to nurture yourself for this whole next week. You don't have to do as much. Don't be around as many people. Just be with yourself and tune into your own inner magic. And then you will take that leap of faith. Like maybe there's not a lot of action going on right now, but you will get into the action once you reconnect to your own magic, once you reconnect to your own heart, to yourself, to your desires. So intuitively, your intuition wants you to go inward during this retrograde, which is what it's all about anyway. And so that you can let that magic flow through you. It's like you go in and then the magic goes out. But first you need to go in and slow down. And it's not that time to leap. It's not that time for the magic to flow yet, especially if it's something new that you're creating. It's time for you to hibernate and stay in that hibernation. Winter is ending soon. Next month is Aries season, the spring equinox. Just hold out for a couple more weeks and know that you will have that complete clarity of everything you need to create moving forward in your heart. Oh, that's exciting. So that is really what you need. And beautiful. There's also some like teal energy here, which is always my sign of water. So even go near water, be in the element of water, wear teal, drink lots of water. I'm drinking this water. Look at this awesome water bottle I got. It has the seed of life on it. I really wanted a new water bottle, and then I manifested this one, and it had, oh, it was the best kombucha I ever had by GTS. And then I just kept the water bottle. Now it's my water bottle. So drinking lots of sacred water, being around water, connecting to water, healing, relaxing, having baths, having showers, going to a steam room, going to a sweat lodge if you feel guided to do that. You know, I didn't mention that for no reason. Take everything as a sign and as a synchronicity that's guiding you on your path. Yes. All right, number 4, what needs to heal deep in your psychology so that you can create more, right? So you're going to go inward, you're going to go hibernate with the bear. And what needs to heal? What do you need to heal in order for you to create even more? All right, so I'm going to pull tarot card for this. I love the Everyday Tarot deck. It's such a great deck. It's so simple. Anyone can use it. What needs to heal in your deep psychology? Okay, the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune always reminds me of the astrological wheel, right? It represents like all 12 months of the year, 12 hours in a day, the 12 zodiac signs. And then the Chariot is like this moving forward, this cosmic moving forward, right? Being propelled forward. So deeply what's in your psychology is like, there's literally a need for you to heal the shadow aspects of your astrology. So if you don't know your full astrology chart, check out the links below. Go to astrocharts.com, put in your birth time, date, and place information, and then look at it and see which one of those aspects you don't like about yourself. And if you need a reading or you need to interpret it, like you can have one with me. I do 20-minute recorded readings, send those right to your email for $48. The link, you can just DM me to get access to that or send me an email. And so there's this need for you to heal like aspects of yourself that you don't like. And even if it doesn't have to do with astrology, it's like, if you feel like you don't like your weaknesses, if you don't like the way you were raised or the people you hang around with or the things you do for work, like there's certain elements of you that you're not accepting or loving, right? So the deep inner psychology you need to go do is you need to completely understand all of yourself, why you had the full experience that you had, why you have the strengths and the weaknesses that you do, so that you can create more, so that you can be propelled forward on your beautiful spiritual path. If you're wondering why you haven't been supported in the way that you believe that you need to be on your spiritual path, in your mission, it's usually because you're not integrated. You're not loving and seeing all aspects of yourself as neutral, as beautiful, as exactly what they needed to be when you came on this planet to fulfill your mission. So please, please, please be graceful with yourself, be merciful with yourself, and go inward in order to be propelled forward. Go inward and love and integrate more of yourself. There's one thing immediately that you can think of that you don't like about you. That's the thing to learn to love, and if not love, at least accept, right? So that you feel neutral about it. You're like, oh yeah, not good at taxes, not good at math. That's cool. Not good at public speaking. Okay. You might want to do something about it. You might want to take action, go to therapy, get training, do it, like Google it, find an online book, like find a free download, find a podcast, whatever it is, right? So you want to take some action towards that self-love and that self-integration. Teal Swan has really great content around that. All right. And lastly, what does your heart desire? What does your heart desire? I'm going to pull an animal card. What does your heart desire, my beautiful water signs? Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Your spirit wants to be transformed. It wants to go from a tadpole to a leaping, beautiful frog, leaping amongst the lily pads and the lotuses, and it wants to be changed. But in order to do that, you need to shed. You need to clear. You need to do some cleaning in your house. You need to do some cleaning in your subconscious. You need to do some healing. So take this time, give your heart that space to do that, right? Like clean out your closet, clean out your room. Spring is coming. Do this reevaluation, do decluttering during the retrograde and into the springtime over the next month and a half, and you will be able to leap forward into your boundlessness, into your boundless, beautiful life. So many blessings for you. If you want your extended readings, check out the link below, send a donation, or send me a DM if you're one of my clients and I haven't added you to the email list to get it. Sending you so much love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have a good one.